All right, as expected, after a bright and comfortable, cool start to the day, mugginess has been returning. Cloud cover has been overspreading Connecticut, and those clouds now producing some spotty areas of light rain, primarily across the southwestern part of our state. But as the evening progresses into the overnight hours, these showers will become more numerous and shift eastward. So you can see over the past 6 hours that progression here slowly reaching southwestern parts again of Connecticut. So first alert futurecast, as we head through the next several hours, those showers progress farther east. They're going to be scattered, they're going to be light, and as we get into tomorrow morning's commute time, perhaps dodging some raindrops in a few locations. And then after the morning commute, we'll likely see at least partial clearing late morning into the early afternoon. Then we've got a front that's going to be approaching from the west that could trigger an isolated late day shower, perhaps a thunderstorm, especially across western Connecticut as we head toward 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Meanwhile, tomorrow, temperatures between 75 and 80 inland, also along the shoreline. Cloud cover lingers a bit longer in eastern Connecticut, likely held into the mid 70s there. So check out our first alert 7-day forecast. Once we get into Tuesday, we'll trend partly to mostly sunny. Temperatures into the mid 80s, seasonably warm, couple degrees up on Wednesday compared to Tuesday with a decent amount of sunshine. Then we're still looking at the possibility for an isolated shower or storm on Thursday. Otherwise, we'll trend a little bit cooler but brighter by Friday as we end the week. And when it comes to next weekend, there is a whole lot of uncertainty right now surrounding rain chances. Right now, Saturday looking like the drier of the 2 days. We'll say partly to mostly cloudy, perhaps an isolated shower with a perhaps higher likelihood for some rain on Sunday. A lot of time between now and then. Of course, we'll keep you updated. The free First Alert weather app, always a great way to stay up to date as well. Cass